What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Metro 2033. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today, as I believe we gonna fight with some Nazis, as I recall. I remember this part of the game, too. There's a bunch of walkways, and there's a bunch of, like, random stuff in here, and it's pretty easy to get into a major firefight. I don't recall whether or not this entire area was actually stealthable. I remember just fighting it out the last time that I was here, because I had trouble actually, like, knifing anybody that I wanted to knife. However, that spotlight over there, what is that spotlight? Oh yeah, there are people all over the place, aren't there? Yeah, see, we've already been seen right now. Let's get down and behind here. We haven't even walked like 6 feet and we were already seen by a guy. I think I got that guy in the head right, I think. See what we can accomplish here. See if I can get that guy down real fast. He's now down. A couple more of these guys should be traveling over this way. This should be a very, very easy firefight, as I remember. There we go. I don't think a lot of them have armor. I think almost every single one of these guys is basically just a conscript. There might be a couple with armor. The only ones hitting me right now are those that are using spray and pray tactics with like a shotgun. Let me throw a med kit on myself real fast, just in case. That guy's got armor, so I'm going to suggest... Oh... Wow, that shotgun is like really, really accurate from the depth that he's firing it at. That's a little bit problematic. It appears as though I will be digging buckshot out of my ass with a knife tonight. Who do we have left? The only thing that I'm concerned about are grenades right now. I don't know exactly what went wrong here, but... Okay, that explosion has me feeling nervous. I think I missed that one right there because I saw a ricochet on the tracer. Come on. It must be hard for tracer rounds to become good artists because everybody just assumes that they trace everything. They'd be like, oh, that guy's a tracer. He doesn't have any artistic skill. I'd be like, how do you get the artistic skill, though? I knew somebody that was like an incredible artist for a while, and she said that how she started was tracing. She said that's just like the best way that she could tell me how to do it. She said I didn't used to be good at drawing, but then again, I have no artistic talent whatsoever when it comes to like manually drawing things, so, you know, take that for what it is. I can barely draw like stick figures. However, I'm pretty good with musical instruments. You give me a musical instrument in a couple weeks and I'll lock it down pretty rapidly, as long as it's a string instrument. But anyways, well, I guess I could do alright with percussion too. I play piano, I play guitar, I play a number of things, and after you play a couple instruments, it's actually kind of funny how you learn to, like, I know there's somebody up above right now that's going to try and waste my ass. I'm just trying to figure out where he's at. Maybe up there. I just want to make sure that murder hole right there, he doesn't shoot me in the ass when I come out and over. Because I have no idea where this next shot's going to be coming from. There he is. I knew he was up there. Let's wait it out. That's all we really can do. Got him. I think. Yeah, the music calmed down. Alright, who do we have left? That spotlight to go away. It's blinding me right now. It looked like there was like a predator or something on the roof right there. It's like... It's like hanging out. I don't remember them making that chicken noise at the beginning, but I added a chicken noise because it makes me happy. Alright, gents. Who's left here? Battery's full. Okay, sounds good to me. Got a couple of dead Nazis over here. Grab your stuff just to make sure that I'm nice and equipped. I think he's got himself a zip gun. We haven't used any of the zip guns yet. However, I don't really like them that much. So while I may use one of the nicer ones, I forget what it's called. Not the T-Cash, but the other one. That one right there. I may try this one out for a little while just so you can all see what it's like. It's a pretty cool gun. I mean, I think... Oh, never mind. That's a shotgun. I got the wrong thing here. Here, give me my pistol back. I don't want a shotgun. Although the shotgun did pretty well at that range. I was actually really surprised how well he was able to damage me, injure me, and otherwise cause me harm while I was over there. He's got a shotgun over here. Lots of dead frosty guys over here. See, their commandant told them to stay frosty, but they took it too literally. It appears as though I have a terrible filter on me right now. Well... I wasn't planning on going through this guns blazing, but I do remember this part being really, really exceptionally difficult to stealth the last time I played through. I really remember this just because there were so many people that had crossing lines of sight. I still have no idea where he's shooting at me from. So far, I am liking my FN FAL or whatever the hell it is that I have, my VSV or whatever this gun is. I think it's a VSV, or at least like a renamed version of a VSV. What is that? Oh, I think that's the thing that I... Let me see here. Is that a 6-pointed harpoon gun? What? So with the 6-pointed harpoon gun... It's got 2 pressure. How do I repressurize it? I don't think it's that right there. Apparently I'm running out of oxygen. You have to give me just a minute to put a new filter on. There's a key around somewhere where I can repressurize it, and I can't remember what it is. For right now, that's kind of a cool weapon. Lose a little bit of pressure over time, but kind of badass. I'd rather keep my silencer for right now. I don't know if that counts as a silenced weapon, but it might be helpful up and in here if it is. But up until we figure it out, I'm just going to go with what I have. The skill set and the weapon set that I have. I don't know, harpoon gun doesn't do it for me. Hopefully I can walk across this without bad things happening. Looks like we have roof access over here. That guy's got himself a lamp and a med kit. We don't need his gas mask. Oh, I remember this part. This is where the demon comes. Oh. Yeah, I remember this being very, very problematic. Wow, it looks really cold. Let me get back into cover real fast. Oh my god, I'm still being shot. Okay. Ah, there he is. I see his laser sight. Oh, he knows I see him too. Ah, I gotcha. Stop sticking your head out. That's a mistake. Don't do it. It's a bad plan. I don't know if I got him yet, but it appears to be that I'm suffering some form of terrible aim here. There's another guy right there. You can see his headlamp. We'll have to take these out one at a time. Luckily, we have a replacement med kit over here, so I don't feel too bad about using them. Aggressively stabbing myself with some goodies here. Ooh, that wind. That wind, no. I don't think I want to use my pristine bullets right now. I think I'm just going to use the normal ones. I don't think I need to unload like that. Can't really see what I'm shooting at, but I think I got him. I think. I don't know. It can be hard to tell at times. So can I get to these bodies? Like, am I capable of going up and over the top right here and checking all these bodies? Because that's what I'd really, really like to do. It looks like I can jump over that part right there. But the rest of it seems a little bit more sketchy. I don't like this at all. I am very, very exposed right now. And it would take pretty much nothing to end my adventures in the metro. Well, we're not in the metro right now, but you get what I mean. To end my adventures in post-apocalyptic Moscow, it would not take a whole lot of oomph. So, let's hurry along, shall we? See if maybe I can wrangle myself a safe place to bed down. It seems like it is cold as shit right now. Really? I felt like he was firing a shotgun at me. Oddly enough, I am really, really surprised to find that he's got an AK, unless there's another shotgun guy over here. There he is. So this must have been the guy. Oh, he's got a badass neck guard. He's got a badass neck guard. Say what you will about the Nazis. They had a cool font. I mean, you know, in general, considered to be a horrible movement filled with... There we go. We'll go with that right there. Okay. I'm lucky I saw that grenade. Then again, the Nazi uniforms, they were designed by some famous fashion designer or something like that, as I recall. Like some guy that went on to own like some really major fashion, so that might explain why they were so well dressed. Let's see here. Is there anything else down and in here? Alright, so off to the left. It's odd, though, that they managed to stay in theme this far, like, into the future after the apocalypse. I figured they'd look just like the rest of us, just like in scrounged random clothing. Oh, there he is. I would like to be inside and nowhere near that thing if I can do it. Okay. Turn off my light real fast. Smoke-filled building. And it's not even my smoke. Most of the buildings I leave from in this game are smoky by the time that I get done. But this one's not my fault. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's take a little bit of cover here. I'm going to try and stealth as much of this as I can, although let me get my knives out real fast. I'm going to swap a filter real quick before things get dire. I can't tell where he's at. I'm trying to listen for him. I apologize if commentary is taking a brief pause here. Adjourn for a couple seconds, but I'm trying to use footsteps to gauge where he's at. Okay, so they're down the hallway. It's going to be pretty difficult to see in here. MVG's going to help at all? Oh, they do. Okay, good. I mean, it's not that dark. It's kind of like a low light situation, so I would think that that would be in between where MVGs would be useful. Like, it's too bright for NVGs, but it's too dark for normal human sight. You get what I mean. Bunch of cans and random shit hanging from the ceiling right there. Ugh. Right, this room looks clear. As long as their friend's dead, we should be alright. We got a backpack and some other goodies in here. Unfortunately, it's not really going to be that helpful. Looks like we can go out the window right here. Might be worth investigating. Oh, yeah. We might be able to sneak by over here if we get very, very lucky. There we go. Problem solved. It appears as though we're almost out of oxygen, though. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out another filter. One would wonder. I guess we're using used filters or something like that, but I always feel like the filters don't have very much life to them. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't come in here. Put him down real fast. Oh my god. There we go. That'll work. Apparently I'm really bad at throwing knives right now. It's going to be one of those days, is it? Fine by me. It can be one of those days. There we go. Throw some slime around. Put a shotgun shell on him. Problem solved. That guy trying to come in. He came around the corner shooting. Feeling all nervous. All right. It's okay. I'd be nervous in a firefight too. Seems like a logical response to that stimuli. Apparently shooting out lamps right here, I was too close, I guess. I didn't think I could make it through that hallway, though, with some of the guys standing there without them seeing me. So it was a risk that I took. Like, because they had this guy on the couch right here. I thought that if I crossed... reload real fast. We may be able to resume going through here stealthily in just a minute. I hear somebody coming around. I'm not sure who it is, though. I think they're upstairs. Why do they just assume that I'm a commie? Like, I don't know. This must be an ideological fight, I guess, because I don't really ally myself with anybody. I'm just a ranger. I'm just running around shooting random people because it's fun to me. I think that makes me more dangerous than a communist, but... I believe we're out of oxygen. And that looks like it gave us like 3 minutes. I think they're just walking around patrolling. That right there is a replacement gas mask. You can actually pick those up if your gas mask has like any cracks or whatever in it. It becomes a problem when you fight with no solaces and things like that that hit you with melee, but when you're just in the normal game, you have to worry about it. Let's see if I can get him when he comes back out. Gotta find better cover, my friend. I hear movement on my right-hand side. And I think that's him right there. Down he goes. I'm gonna keep moving just because I don't know any better. Another one bites the dust. They should really stop wearing those masks. I guess if they could, they would. But those masks seem to be really, really hurting their peripheral vision. Grab some of these goodies. There are a lot of Nazis here. That's what I'm getting out of this whole thing, is that there are a lot of dudes around here that are just ready to wipe us out. Grab some of these. He's got a med kit on him. I'll remember that for later. This guy's probably on the... Christ. As I say, that guy's probably on the overhang, but I don't want to deal with the demon for right now. God. How could this get any worse, he said, knowing full well that he shouldn't say things like that. I'm superstitious like that. You say something can't get worse, it almost always does, though. I've noticed that in life. Let's see here. We've got, oh, a hole in the ceiling right there. Okay, so there's a hole in the floor right there. I don't know if you saw that, but... where is it? Oh my God. Sort of reminds me of this time that I went to the zoo, and for whatever reason, they had a male lion at the zoo. I mean, that's what they have at the zoo as animals, but what I mean is that for whatever reason, they had a male lion at the zoo who was really, really agitated. Like, he was angry about something, and he was roaring and, like, losing his shit, and it was so loud that you could, like, feel it in the concrete underneath your feet, and it was that same sort of noise where it was just like, oh my God, it's just a lot. I think we can kill this thing if we can get a couple taps off on it. Apparently he does some kind of like fatality instant death move on you that's a little bit... Okay, well now that we've given the demon his free cheese mode death, I guess, we'll go back down this way. It will play the game it's supposed to be played. I thought that in a previous... but this was in the last game, I guess it wasn't in Redux. You were able to kill the demon. It only took a couple shots and then you didn't have to worry about it for the rest of the time. But I put a couple rounds into him and almost every single one of the pellets hit and he didn't go down, so... I don't know. We'll have to figure it out later. Did I leave any knives back here? I must have. Let me go take a look real fast. I also never went up top side. I should probably do that as well. See if I can get my knives back. There we go. Blow that out real quick, and let's see if we can find a way to get roof access, because I remember there being like a sniper nest or something up top. It wasn't like intensely directly useful like right now, but it was sort of useful. Well, this might be an unnecessary risk. I don't know. I kind of want to scrap with that thing because I think you can kill it, but I don't know. We'll just go down this way. Seems too risky. There is stuff in there, I remember, but it just seems a little sketch. Rather not play around with it. Okay, and so now that we're inside... We got 3 in the hallway right there. Swap a filter real fast just so we don't have breathing problems in the middle of an engagement. One down. Stay inside the doorway until I don't see that light anymore. He's moving around quite a bit, though. He's keeping it real loose. He moved right when I triggered it. Damn. There we go. Got him on that one. Should probably check my left. Might be a decent idea. Knife over there. There we go. I don't know why that first shot didn't count. It must have been a little higher or something. I can't see in the dark right now. I thought it was fairly well centered, but they seem to be very, very agitated. It's probably because they hit the warning bell or whatever. We're down to 7 minutes of oxygen left. We need to figure this out right now. So it might be a good time to start hustling and moving a little bit faster. I don't know why I can't take the filters off them, but that's what I'd be considering right now. Getting some nasty filters off these dudes. There's some more. Another 2 minutes. A couple more bullets. We don't need a gas mask. Let me have a look here. Come on. On the plus side, we could actually take some selfies with like the no filter hashtag once we start suffocating. I mean, it's an option. I'm just saying. That same marching band on every single radio. A little bit more cash right there. We didn't find a key anywhere, did we? It looks like they got a crowbar that they're trying to get it open with. I bet the key's up on the roof. I bet the key's up on the roof, and that's what we were supposed to go get, but it was so sketchy. It was so ridiculously sketchy. I don't think you're going to get that safe open with a crowbar. That's a rough one right there. I'm going to break the episode off right here. It seems like we're at a decent stop block. I don't know. Once I kill everybody, I'd feel better, but it seems like we're at an okay stop block right now for us to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Lovely Metro 2033 Redux. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Hi do, everybody.